Hi Libras, it's Prince and welcome to your love reading for the mid of July 2019. I hope you all the best because I know things might have been intuitively here very distant, like everything seems so far. Maybe you were isolating yourself, Libra, or maybe you are traveling. Feel that you might be out of reach from people who want to reach you, so people who actually want to come back into your life. We do have Mercury retrograde, so this have maybe an impact on you. Let's see with one card here for my Libra, mid-July. You have your one card, the Old Woman. With this card, pretty obviously you are actually taking a break. That's what I see, because this is an experienced woman. I feel like, male or female, I feel like you have actually restricted your energy from giving, because feels like you want to take a time for yourself. That's what I see, Libra. Let's see with tarot now. What's going on with my Libras in love? You have the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Wow. So my Libra, with King of Wands, like you kind of are working on yourself. That's what I feel, because we have the World. Working on yourself from here. It's like you are reminiscing about why do you feel sad from past love, from a past love here, or it's kind of like you're sick of bad results, like if it didn't went well, you kind of, I feel tired of this, like tired of working on something that doesn't grow, that doesn't work. Okay, so let's see more from my Libras. Seven of Swords definitely are you going into like stealth mode. Like I feel you very distant, and that's what the overall energy. I feeling you very protective of your energy, very mysterious in a way, because you are limiting yourself from showing yourself. That's what I see. You are actually not wanting to show so too much of yourself right now to the outside world. So it's like a healing process, maybe from past pain. Let's see more from my Libra. That's so definitely the way the reading turns is with death comes transformation, and I feel like the way you take a break right now from love, or from, also with the Death card, the way I see it, it's with the King of Wands. You have made drastic changes in your lifestyle, like you have made a huge 360 on the way you handled situations, the way you were entertaining people, or the way you were communicating with people. It's like you're now tired of it. Like you don't want to do some chit chats, or yeah, that's what I see. You are cutting off any light conversation in order to actually build yourself better, because you don't want to feel the same way you felt with past people here. Okay, let's see with some clarifications once we take last card here for this row. In love, King of Swords. You might be dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, or another Libra here. And what I see is you are actually wanting to transform due to the Death card. Like the way you were behaving, the lifestyle you were getting was not working for you. Like you didn't feel very prosperous, and now, since it's a love reading, I feel that you really have tried every possibility to, with the Five of Cups, to keep harmony in a situation, to keep a situation grow, but it didn't went well. It never grow in a way where you felt happy. And with the Seven of Swords, it's like now you are trying to end things that never really grow in your way, never really has been on your advantage. And this is where with the old woman, it's like you've done everything you could, so the best you could do is actually live, because you know that there's no further investment you could do in this situation. So this person might be, I don't know, let's see, clarifying the King of Wands, Ace of Wands. So what I'm seeing for people who are dealing with you, Libra, they are actually wanting to come back, but it seems like the world has not played into the favor of the connection or in the relationship, because everything seemed very on your disadvantage, like never truly work for you. And it's like now that you're taking a break, they did want to come to you, they did want to reach you, but what I see with the Queen of Swords is like there is still things that needs to be cleared out, because this is what I see, dark clouds and things that hasn't been dealt with. So they might have actually have very complicated stuff going on their life. Let's see with the Five of Cups, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. So this is all the possibilities you have tried, and seems like on the mind as well, it has been quite hard for you to find always a solution, to keep the harmony, to keep things balanced, to always bring a situation handled, but it never growed, because the whole journey when you tried your best to be with this person, to connect with this person, it always seemed like it never actually brought you the ultimate happiness. It never fluctuate, like it always come a deception after deception. And with the Nine of Swords, I feel that they are also very much conflicted on finding a way towards you. Like it never happened. That's what I see. It never reached that point of feeling together. Like you always feel so distant from one another. Let's see with the Seven of Swords. Clarify Seven of Swords. You have again King, three kings here. I feel that the other person might be dealing with someone else, or you. We have also King of Wands here, so definitely there is outside people and outside influences that makes the both of you having a hard time to meet, to be together, to have common grounds, to have intimate moments, because it always comes down to outside problems or outside forces that actually doesn't make the connection bloom. Okay, so Libra, this looks very complicated, and I see that the only solution that you found was actually to stop and let it go, release it, let the universe work on this if it is truly meant to be for you. And the result here was actually the Death card. Like you had to face a lot of hardships, and made you change. Actually, it made you see things differently. It made you desire different things, because you have outgrown your feelings here from being deceived to actually grow into a more loving space. But it doesn't have to be attached to this person. Like, you truly evolve from these feelings that were harming you in a way, because you never really felt the love back, or you never truly felt connected with this person. They always feel so far away. Let's see, with that card came the Nine of Cups, which is actually a wish come true. Like, you actually, wow, sorry, you actually had like a calling, a new vision of seeing what could work for you, seeing what truly will make you happy, because the situation you were putting yourself in put you in a situation of lack, and this person was never able to solve this, was never able to give you this love that they could give you, that they could show to you, but it never reached you. It never really was presented to you. And this is where the universe has changed the game for you to see love in a different way, to actually see. That's what elsewhere maybe, but to feel love in a different way. The way you envisioned love has to be changed here. Let's see with the King of Swords, because this is enlightenment here. Let's see for my Libra. Like I say, the word enlightenment, this is the Hangman, and seeing things in another perspective. Like, you understood something that could help you, make you stop putting you in a situation of lack. Like, you could resolve the position you were feeling into deception here by your own. Like, it was your own vision of your expectation here that could harm you, and now you could free yourself from those expectations and things that you were holding on towards too much towards the person that you were loving or that you were expecting. Okay, so let's see more. And love, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, very good, because you are actually going into a better place. You're finally meeting the life you wanted to reach. The love was within. Like, you could feel now that you had the huge part of love that you were feeling like you lacked, or feeling that they should give to you. Like, you finally met it yourself. Like, you finally gave it to you. The love that you were giving to them, you finally put it more into you, and you felt like actually you didn't really needed them. That I feel also here like the other person was really into you with the Ace of Wands, and the huge problem here was you were putting too much focus on them maybe, and it made you not realize that you had to love yourself first, because they have fall for you in so many ways, but they couldn't give you the love you wanted if you couldn't give you the love you have for you. Like, the self-love here had to be done from you in order to see why they love you and why they could be for you, because there was this strong clash here of emotions. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like now this presented to you and it feels more real, it feels more loving, because they were always wanting to be there, but it seemed like there were too much problems that needed to clear out. And the huge part of the work here was to actually give you more self-love. And this is where you have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So Libra, congrats, you have finally reached a point that made you grow into a self-loving person. So you work into you finally see that you have love that has always been there, and it was always in you, Libra. Because the way I see it, it's like if they did try, if they did give you love, like you never felt the love, you felt disappointed because it didn't felt like it was what you needed, and what the only thing that you needed was actually self-love. You didn't needed that envision of them rescuing you or them giving you the love that you have envisioned, because that would be like only the dessert part. Like it will be only a small part of the love you would be able to feel and give if it wasn't for self-love. Like the only point here was that in order to give love, in order to feel loved, it was all about you loving yourself. Okay, I hope it does resonate for you, because we have the Four of Pentacles, which is like finally seeing how much you have within you, like all your beauty, all your qualities, like truly loving yourself, not in a superficial way, but in a very truthful way, like not masking yourself from what you could temporarily feel or temporarily make you believe, because in the longer run it will only show you the real feelings you have. Because if you don't love yourself, you would not understand all your beauty here, all your love that you could give and be. Okay, let's see, Queen of Wands. So you have transformed here into your own power. Okay, so this is really good. Let's see more. So we have the World here and the Tower. So a huge change, like may come as a shock that the time you have wasted on expecting was actually. And also what I see with the Tower is like if you were really into someone that was no good for you, you finally realize that you are repulsed by this person. Like you thought you needed them, or you thought you were really into this person, but you deserved so much better. Like you finally understand that the reason why it didn't work out, it was because they were only going to harm you. Like they were only so bad to you that the universe really tried their best to cut and limit yourself from giving too much or from spending more time with this person. Like the world is like closing bad chapters for you, because you have learned your lesson. You have finally understood that the self-love is more powerful than you thought here. Okay, let's take one oracle and we're done here for my Libras. Vision quests. Wow, this is powerful because it finally has made you realize huge lessons, huge things that could benefit you in life now. Okay, so Libra, I hope you had a wonderful time to have this reading with me, and I hope you all the best for the month of July. Bye.